most recent decades, there have been many debates about whether or not globalization is leading to a brighter future. Positive and negative effects can be shown not only in my life, not only in the Sussex community, but way beyond that as well. To demonstrate this, we interviewed Hamilton teachers to see how they think globalization impacts their daily life and other views that they share.
What's your meaning of the word?
Of globalization?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Globalization is the fact that we are all connected now within the world, meaning that like all companies are within all countries, people move
So
around.
I know you've done a lot of traveling.
I have.
How have you witnessed the development of MNCs in these other countries that you've been to, such as, have you seen anything in Guatemala or Spain or
MNCs.
MNCs, multinational corporations, so things like McDonald's that
Yes, I
originated
have.
in America?
Yeah. I've seen them in Costa Rica, I've seen them in Guatemala, I've seen them in Spain, in Mexico. Yeah, they're all over.
Do you think that's a good thing for these more developing nations, or
No. I think it can be a good thing depending on how they partner with the nation. For example, Harley Davidson has partnered with Brazil to set up a factory there so that the people in Brazil actually make the motorcycles and then sell them to the people of Brazil, which means that all the money goes back to Brazil besides the corporate profits. When companies just come in and hire people at absolute minimum wage or below, and then everything goes back to the United States, I don't feel that it benefits them. Plus, with fast food, I don't think that's a good thing to introduce into the diet of developing nations.
I would just say it's the expansion of everything. I guess in environmental science we talk like industrialization and how that's kind of expanded across country borders and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, how, would you say it's more positively or negatively impacted you?
Me personally, well, probably positively because all of our materials comes from elsewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that's probably positively.
All right. And then, what's your opinion on sweatshops in other countries? Like that are.
Bad. Well, we shouldn't have them.
Okay.
We should pay everybody a fair wage.
Okay. So, if I told you that, so our multinational corporations that are there in the developing countries pay the minimum wage higher than the locals do. So, would you still say it's
So we
bad?
pay them higher than their
Yeah.
minimum wage.
Even though it's still considered a sweatshop to us as a more developed
I did
nation.
not know that.
So, would that change your opinion on it?
No, probably
right?
not. Because don't most of our companies move to these countries to go into the mindset we get to pay their workers less?
Yeah.
And they have less environmental regulations.
True.
Environmental regulations. Hello.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. Thank
All
you.
right. Yep.
free or fair trade, and what are your thoughts on both?
Well, free trade needs to be fair trade. I mean, you can have both, but what we have right now is not both. So, yeah, I support fair trade.
Why do you support fair trade?
Well, if all you do is break down your borders and you allow free trade to take place and it's not fair, well, then you've got one country who has ridiculously simple, easy standards to meet, competing with a company like the U.S., where we have all kinds of standards and regulations that raise the price of everything. And that's why we saw so many jobs go to Mexico with North American Free Trade Agreement, because they don't have to meet the standards that we meet here. And one simple one is the minimum wage.
As you can see, globalization has both positive and negative impacts. Globalization, with many changes to improve workers' rights, holds a great impact on the world and will lead to a brighter future.